All right. I don't know what happened, but the live video went down, so I don't know. It just went down out of nothing. So I'm just waiting again for Dan to join in the conversation, um, because I don't know what happened, and it didn't actually save none of the conversation we had before. So I'm like, I don't know what happened. So I guess starting again from the top, I'll probably not gonna do it, but I don't know what happened. And Dan is still waiting for Dan to join in. Um, how you guys were? Do you guys were enjoying the conversation? If you have any questions as well to make to Dan, just like type in here. Um, and okay, cool. Let's do this again. Cool.
Yeah, oh, don't
I
know.
don't know what happened.
No,
It was just
one of us went.
it was just strange, and I noticed that we lost the live that we did before, like the
Yeah,
little 15 minutes we did before. But yeah, it's all right.
it's okay.
I think it's all good. Okay, yeah, I was speaking, man. Like in theory, like what you speak is really good. Like practically what you've been doing, like to keep yourself mentally healthy, like which kind of activities, because this depends, like every person is different,
Yeah,
but probably it's good for someone to know what you do so they can probably find out for themselves like what they can do
yeah.
as well.
I mean, for me, things that make me feel good are getting. What I like. I watch a lot of films, to be honest. I'm like quite big into film. So I find that kind of like helps relax me, and also because I'm like involved in sort of absorbing um that art. I think maybe like consuming art in general is pretty good for my own head. You know, music, film, actual art. You know, it's that I think seeing friends is important. I think getting out in the sunshine is important if you can. I know it's England. Uh, Drinking lots of water, stay hydrated.
Nah,
Uh,
man.
yeah, and you know, I don't know. It's difficult. I think a lot of the time, if I'm like in a real slump, um, if I can force myself to do something productive, even if it's the tiniest little thing, so I've achieved something that day, that's a big thing that will help sort of bring your mood up a little bit. Even if it's put some washing on, something
Yeah,
tiny.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
As long as
No,
you achieve something, I think that's the best way of getting out of like a slump.
no, I'm totally, yeah. I totally agree with you, man. Like it is exactly like that, because man, sometimes the little accomplishments can make your mindset like start like
Yeah,
functioning in
be
a
like
better
a habit.
state.
Yeah.
Like I think, yeah, I think that's true what you say, man. Brother, because because we missed like all the other part of the conversation.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna do a couple of questions related to ducking punches and music and art, because otherwise we don't have this like in
Yeah,
the
that's fine, man.
YouTube and IGTV. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, like you explained you explained that the way you started doing like the artwork and illustration was in Norwich when you were studying, and you actually dropped out of
Hmm.
school.
Yeah.
You started ducking punches near like in kind of like the same time, and that career that is now 10 years old
Uh-huh.
took off, and in ways you would never imagine, and
Yeah.
that's like wonderful, I remember one post you did one day, like that you said you wanted to arrive to your 30s and
Yeah.
make a living of music and art, and you do. how's that feeling as like
Yeah,
self-accomplishment and
it's great. I remember like telling myself as a 15-year-old kid, like, by the time I'm 30, because 30 seemed like so far in the future. It came around really quick. And well, by the time I'm 30, I'm going to be making money or making a living just from music and art. And I worked really hard to make that happen. Like, I've lost, sacrificed friendships, relationships. I've never had a decent job, like a career, whilst
yeah.
trying to do that. So it's a big risk. And there was, a lot of my years were spent really skint, living sort of like, I'm still pretty skint now.
No,
But yeah, I sacrificed a lot to get there, and it was a lot of hard work, and I'm really proud of doing that. And I think it's important for people to sometimes look back on how far they've come, right? Because you get so focused on the future and what you're trying to achieve, that you forget like to sort of congratulate yourself and be like, oh, well done, you've done
exactly.
well to come this far.
No, dude, I agree with you, and I think like if people took the time sometimes to like breathe
Hmm.
and realize that they're worthy because they, regardless of what you do in your life,
Oh
you
yeah.
always did something that mattered to you.
Hmm.
I guess, like if you followed your passion, if you followed your heart, that
Yeah.
actually that is gonna happen like naturally.
Of
And
course. Yeah.
it's really, yeah, for me it's just like amazing to see, like by talking with different people like in this program and this talks, it's incredible to see one thing: people that want to do something regardless if they're gonna like be like rich or successful, or
Mm.
people that do something because they love and they just do it.
Yeah.
um it doesn't matter how big or how far they went.
Hmm.
There's always a feeling of self-realization in this kind of
Yeah.
way of making things, so I think that's like really important to like pass on to other people and probably to the next
Yeah.
generations, because you're on your 30s now. I'm almost like getting there,
Yeah.
and I think it's important to have like these conversations and like educate other people to,
Yeah.
man, and it really doesn't matter the age. You just need to like follow your heart and
Yeah. I mean,
your
it's
gut.
achievable, isn't it? Um, depends what you're after. But if the main goal is just to be doing something you love, then that's I feel like that's relatively easy. And if you just push yourself, then you'll be able to do that, regardless what level.
Exactly, man. Exactly, dude. Dude, like in your experience, because you've been touring for a long time now as
Hmm.
well. Even before Ducking Punches, you
Yeah.
were playing in other bands and stuff. So you're being touring and playing live for loads of years.
Hmm.
What's the feeling of like not being able to play live now, or in front of
Yeah.
an
Uh,
audience?
weird. It's really weird. I've done like a few like online ones, um, which is odd, but they're people like them. They're fun. Um, but yeah, the feeling of standing on a stage, it's weird because it's like a drug. I've always loved it. Um, I still remember like the first time I ever saw someone like sing words I'd written back. That's was like such a massive feeling. Um, so now not playing live, it's like this huge part of my fun has been taken away. It's
Yeah.
like something that I live for, and it's something that I really enjoy doing, and it's something. And like watching other bands, I just really miss it. Um, it feels like a huge part of my life has been sort of taken away, and I know it has to happen, but it's awful. And it's worrying as well because I'm really scared about small grassroots venues, and um, it's just like, how are they going to recover from all this? So they get no help from the government. So
Yeah.
it's really like uncertain times for the music industry at the moment.
Yeah, because that's one thing of our scene. Like we have like big hearts and we try to support each other out. Like usually
Mm.
that's like what the punk scene stands for.
Yeah.
And it's really hard that like even in these times, uh even with us like supporting everybody out, like with no actual governmental funding, it's
Mm.
really hard to keep venues alive. And
Yeah.
this I actually see this like as a problem for the future, like not only like the venues but like the impact that this situation is going to have in
Yeah.
bands that might break up, and like it's
Also, like, I think the lack of live music and the lack of art in people's lives is going to make a huge impact. Um, because it's not limited to music. It's theatre,
exactly.
it's plays, it's maybe new films. It's so much.
Yeah, you're totally right, dude. Yeah.
But like a lack of culture in a society, I think is terrible. A lack of art is scary.
Yeah, because like our art is kind of like what makes most of the people like go, like
Yeah,
I
and it's what makes people think, and it makes people question stuff, and it helps people rally together. So taking that out completely from a society is, I don't know, it's odd, isn't it?
yeah, man. It is, dude. Dude, I'm really happy that you had the time to do this conversation.
No worries.
I'm sorry that we lost the first part of the
Okay.
conversation, but Instagram,
Yeah.
I had no fault on that. It was just a tech issue. Yeah, dude. Like, I really hope we can probably like hang out like this next week or
Yeah,
something like
dude.
that.
We
And
will.
because yeah, I miss talking to you, and dude, I just hope you're well.
You
I
same.
don't know if there's any questions you want to make to Mr. Dan. Uh, we have some people watching here, and I actually didn't pay much attention to
Yeah.
comments, so this is like the Q&A part. If you don't have any other questions to Dan, um, Dan is a really busy man and he needs to do some art because
Yeah.
yeah, dude. What are the pieces you're working on today?
I'm gonna do some flash sheets today. Um, and I've got some football shirts to design for bands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice, man.
it'll be fun.
Cool, dude. If you have like any plug or anything you want to say, like just let us know.
Uh,
Um,
yeah, I don't really have anything to plug.
Boom, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to follow Dan's work on Instagram, I'm gonna put here, um, Dan Allen illustration. Um, And if you want to hear Dan's songs and music, you just search Ducking Punches. And it's an awesome band that I was really privileged to join 2 years ago almost. And
That much. Really.
and it definitely changed a lot of stuff in my life. And then I'm really thankful for that as well, man, because
Love you, man.
like you believed in me,
Mm.
and that like tour I think we did in 2017, like
Yeah,
that first tour. You supported me, you believed in me.
yeah,
You actually like kind of like put me under your wing and do like a lot of stuff.
yeah.
So I'll be like forever thankful
Oh
for what
man,
you've done with me, man. And
no, indeed.
yeah, music wise and friendship
Yeah,
wise, dude, you have like a space in my heart, in my mind, because
thank
um
you.
yeah, I'm really thankful for what you brought into my life.
Yeah, and you, indeed.
Dude, man, there's someone saying had some boss artwork of you. Then yeah, obviously, man, Dan has like the best artwork, and he's a really hardworking guy, so make sure you support his art. Dude, Dan, thank you
Awesome.
so much. I'm
Oh,
gonna leave you working,
Yeah,
And
the drawing board.
oh yeah, I hope to see you soon, buddy.
Yeah, dude, we'll hook up this week.
Boom. Perfect.
Nice
Send me a
one, mate.
message.
Take care, buddy.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Cool, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today. We lost the first part of the conversation because of technical issues. I don't know, just the conversation just went down. But we picked up and the second part of the conversation. This will be uploaded in IGTV and YouTube. Let me check the comments. Dan and Nelson both do some great artwork. Support them. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I'm actually happy that I'm keep on doing these talks. It's important for me, and I guess because people watch it is important for you guys. So I feel privileged to be doing this. And yeah, tomorrow is day off. I'm not gonna do any conversation tomorrow, but Friday and Saturday I'm gonna have conversations again, and next week I'm gonna continue with this program. Yeah, I'm just glad I started this, and I'm gonna continue this. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening into this like long conversations we're having. Today was a little bit shorter than the usual because Dan had actually to work on artwork and stuff. So yeah, I'm really thankful, and have a good evening, everyone. I don't know, morning, evening, day, I don't know, wherever you're watching in the world. Yeah, have a good one, and see you not tomorrow, but after tomorrow. All right. Much love, everybody. Bye bye.